What's going on, everyone? It's Spamster Sam here, back with another Zenit episode in the Master League. As today's episode we bring you is in March. See from the video in the top corner, the last episode where we managed to somehow beat Liverpool 2-1. In today's episode we have the return leg against Liverpool along with 3 other league games. Now we get straight into the first game of the episode. Off today's episode we have a game against Akmar Grozny. Now this is a team that have previously sent me a job offer to join their club as their manager, but we did in the end refuse the offer, and in the reverse fixture we did struggle against Akmar Grozny, as they do have that my favourite 5-back formation to face. So we'll see what happens in today's episode as we come up against Akmar Grozny, and once again I'll be passing it over to the press commentary team to call the action as it happens. Enjoy!
Ivanovic with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, that is a bit special. Akmar Grozny take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant... Grozny are playing with a pleasing width here, especially that front line. Is it working for him? He's had a shot! A great save. Long. Decent looking ball. Gets away from his opponents. In he flies! They've scored! Zenit St. Petersburg are back in business. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
Zenit St. Petersburg grab the equaliser, and we're all square. Has a pop! Malcolm gets it into the mid. Goes for goal! Goal! Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
He goes long, cuts it out. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Zenit St. Petersburg come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reached the...
Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Zenit St. Petersburg leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch. It could easily go either way. And we are already promptly back underway. Subtlety or sophistication about this, it really is a question. And they've been caught out here. Hits one! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Shapes to shoot! This is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. Malcolm with a real chance here. Malcolm! That was travelling. Help's available out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Gets wrestled off the ball.
And coming to the end of that game, we did manage to defeat that 5-back we so desperately do not like, and managed to pull off a nice 3-1 win against a team that we have struggled in previously. And now we move on to the second game of the episode. We have FC Ural. It is a team that I don't think we had much trouble in defeating in the reverse fixture, but we'll be resting a few players as the next game is that all-important game against Liverpool. So we'll see what happens as we do rest the players, see what the backup players can do against FC Ural. So we'll be passing it over to the PES commentary once again to call the action as it happens. Enjoy!
Goal! Zenit St. Petersburg! And Zenit St. Petersburg take the lead. Zenit St. Petersburg take the lead. It's Ben Yedder. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. Another decent game up to now. Zenit St. Petersburg leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Zenit St. Petersburg going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things.
Asmoon. Piazza. And the finish! Oh, surely this time! Really well taken goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
Zenit St. Petersburg get themselves a 2-goal cushion. Asmoon. What an adventurous run from a defender. Massive leap! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Ben Yedder really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Zenit St. Petersburg take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. And he's away, and the shot! Just brushed off the ball there.
And coming to the end of that game, we have a nice, comfortable 3-0 win against FC Ural. So hopefully this is more of the same as we move into the crucial game against Liverpool. Last time out, Liverpool thought they had it won. Firmino's fancy flick, but this time wasn't done. Zenit came back, they managed to score 2, leaving Liverpool with a task with everything to do. Which team will come out on top? A place in the quarterfinals, can Zenit be stopped?
To mull over since the end of the first leg. Preparations in progress. Here is where we're up to. Having lost in front of their own fans, the visitors come here desperately needing a result. It should, in theory, set up a really interesting game with them having to go on the offensive from the outset. That, I'm sure, is what the crowd anticipates. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. So it's down to business here. Zenit St. Petersburg are back home, having earned a lead in the away leg, and they will make it into the quarter-finals even with a draw here. A forward pass, and it's played forward. Origi hits it! Keita. And it's Wijnaldum. He's in! Mohamed Salah! Gomez. Keita. Now it's Mane. And Mane! That had everyone off their seats. Run down the left. What can they make of it? Could be a chance. Has a pop! Away from immediate danger. In for the follow-up! It's off target. And it's got through. He's had a goal! Goal! Zenit St. Petersburg! And Zenit St. Petersburg take the lead. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Zenit St. Petersburg have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? And he heaves it forward. Puts it back. Shapes to shoot! Oh, great thinking in. And he's cut it out. And the defence can get it clear. Zup. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal.
No one's afraid to have a go.
Zenit St. Petersburg leading 1-0 at the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Zenit St. Petersburg really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Looking to pull clear here. He'll fancy himself from here. Malcolm! Oh, he's hit the bar! Mane tries to clear. There's the and the finish! Well played, he saw that coming. He's left his man. Has a hit! Jordan Henderson. And it's Salah. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Ben Yedder. Malcolm. Lovely bit of skill there. He's had a shot!
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run.
Big chance! Real chance! He scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Liverpool have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Zenit St. Petersburg grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, shooting!
And that is it. We've managed to beat Liverpool. Oh my God, this is just amazing. We had a lot of pressure from Liverpool in the first half, but we managed to get 2 very nice goals to make sure that lead stuck, and we are now into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Let's go, lads. And in the final game of today's episode, we have a game against Rubin Kazan. They're doing okay in the league, but in the reverse fixture, we did manage to pick off a nice 2-0 win, but that was against 10 men for most of the game. So we'll see what happens when the two teams come back with 11 players on the pitch. So we'll see what happens in this game, as hopefully we can keep the win streak alive as we pass you over to the PES commentary team to call the action once again as it happens. Enjoy.
Arenas of supporters all Asmoon! And they've been caught out here. And he's looking at the referee. Rubin Kazan are playing with a pleasing width here, especially, and he has been fouled there. He's trying to shot, and that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Rubin Kazan put themselves into
on the
the
manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him. And
tries a shot! They've scored! Zenit St. Petersburg are back in business.
well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Zenit St. Petersburg grab the equaliser, and we're all square. And the shot! A real chance. Piazza with the cross, hits one! Oh, nearly. He's left his man. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And the first 45 minutes are up. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch.
Focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're already into the second period.
Zenit St. Petersburg clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Asmoon. Decent looking ball. And Kokorin! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say.
That's good defending, very good defending. Forward it goes. Up towards the front line. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up.
And coming to the end of the game, we weren't able to pick off Rubin Kazan and fall short and managed to only pick up a 1-1 draw. Unfortunately, not able to get the 4 wins on the bounce. So let's see what happens to the table. As we can see there, we're only 1 point away from third and 2 points off second, so second is still a possibility, but it looks like Krasnodar have got this title wrapped up, but we'll see what happens into the next couple of games. You see the results of the last 16 as a very surprising Barcelona weren't able to beat Arsenal. And we'll see in the quarterfinals we've got Atletico Madrid, so it should be an interesting game, so make sure you come back to check out that game. So thank you very much for watching, make sure to like and subscribe, and goodbye.